Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. Tonight we are driving the brand new Mazda 6e. Sexy. Look at this beautiful animation. Look at this grille, illuminated grille, the daytime running light, everything on this car look just gorgeous. Man, this car, it's so beautiful. It's probably one of the most beautiful car I review in the last, let's say, 6 months to 1 year. It's really beautiful. I did a separate video where I talk about the lights, exterior lights, interior lights. If you want to see it, definitely check it out on the channel. In this video we will drive it in the nighttime. The car comes with normal LED headlamps, so they are not metric headlamps, they are normal LED headlamps. Low beam, high beam, everything it's automatic, like it's switched between low beam and high beam, but they are not matrix LED headlamps. That's something to keep in mind, guys. Anyway, let me go on the rear because I want to show you also the rear end animation, which is linked to the spoiler. Look at this, it's retracting, and when I unlock the car, the spoiler go up, and then the illumination from the middle go on the side, and then the spoiler go back down. Look at this one more time. Lock the car, illumination, unlock, the spoiler go up, and then the lights goes on the side. It looks so cool, and it's full LED, high quality LED lights. It looks so gorgeous, the car, guys. It's so beautiful. And I have with me the smaller battery, by the way, LFP battery. I'm not going to go into much technical data in this video. It's more about driving, so if you want to find out more technical data, check out the full review and the test drive in the daytime. But look at the front end. Oh boy, this design, these lines look so cool. This is the handle, keyless entrance, of course. The interior look phenomenal because I have with me the Takumi Plus package, which is the top of the range version. Mazda 6e in LED here, LED light inserted on the dash, like here, and also here in the center console. You can change this color, depend how you want on the ambient light. This brown interior look fabulous. Also here it has ambient light on the headrest, it has a speaker in the headrest, and those seats are just speechless. You have this Alcantara microfiber with leather, real leather, animal leather, however you want to call it. It's just gorgeous. The interior, it's gorgeous. LED light up there. We are not going to talk about technical data in this video. We are just focusing on driving in the nighttime. We are focusing on lights. We are focusing mainly on how are the headlamps in the dark. This is the low beam, high beam. From my point of view, they are perfect, more than powerful, bright, good temperature of color, and it spread the light very well. But we will go on some dark streets so we can check it out. You can change also the ambient light, by the way, going down here into the colors, and you can make it red, you can make it bluish, you can make it green, however color you want to do it. You can play from here. It has plenty of colors. I don't know which one is nicer. This is green. The green look nice as well. The red look nice. Even the blue look nice in the nighttime, and it doesn't bother you too much to your eyes. Other than that, what is important, the headlamps, by the way, you can adjust it from here, higher, middle, lower, or super low. So you can see you can adjust the lights all the way low. You go higher, middle, higher, heavy, higher, super high, and it's cool. And you can also switch from here, the fog lamps only on the rear, and so on. And then there are some settings regarding the lights. I will also reset the consumption on the trip that we do now, the heated seats, because it's super cold outside, 16 degrees, but it's not 16, it's much less. It's also windy a little bit, and 23 degrees. Climatic system will be on, and let's start driving, guys. Also here you have a nice animation. We will drive in normal mode. And by the way, if you want to link the modes to the colors, you can do that. You can see in the individual, you can go to sport mode red or normal kind of bluish color. So it's cool, right? Let's drive it. Also you have a navigation, which is probably one of the best. I really like the navigation. And I want to set a destination. You can search for the closest charging station from here, and you find all the charging stations around you. You can choose one, and then you press go, and then the car will navigate there. And the head-up display is directly on the windshield. It's kind of a three-dimensional augmented view head-up display, which is directly on the windshield, and it shows you so interesting the direction where you should go on the left or right side, which is really cool. Anyway, I will switch also with the animation, with the regeneration there. The seat heater work perfectly. By the way, the car comes with a heat pump as standard. One more time, low beam, high beam. Man, the high beam are so powerful. They go so much up. Yeah, it comes in two versions of battery, 68.8 kilowatt hour battery LFP and 80 kilowatt hour NCM battery. The charging power, it's faster on the LFP, smaller battery, the smaller version, which we have today here, LFP version. It's also faster, 258 horsepower, 245 horsepower for the bigger battery, but you have more range on the 80 kilowatt hour with around 80 kilometer more. This one can do, if I'm not wrong, if I remember well, in the city they claim that you can reach 608 kilometers in the perfect conditions. Otherwise you could expect in real life around 400, 350, 400 kilometer real life. And on the other version, probably 450, 400, 450, and here 350, 400, something like that, in terms of real range, real life range. Otherwise, I love the technology when it comes to multimedia and screens. They look gorgeous also in the nighttime. They look really good. So you can make it dark, make it bright, dim them down however you want. Plus, I think this is the best multimedia that Mazda ever had. Finally, they bring something up to date, something extraordinary. The graphic, the software and the hardware are really up to date, really good. Now this is the low beam, and even with the low beam all the way high, I think it's more than fine. I don't really need to switch more than that. If I go back to the settings now, and then I go higher, a little bit lower, and then middle, low, low. Now here you can see the difference. And then I go lower, higher, middle, higher, and super high. And if I put it on super high, I have more than enough light to see. But if I switch to high beam, oh my god, it's so much light, and it goes all the way in front up to the trees, so you see so much in front. So that's why I tell you. And also it has automatic high beam, low beam, so I don't think you really need more than that. I don't think you really need to have metrics when you have so powerful light. And it goes a lot on the left and right side, you see. So it goes a lot left and right, so basically it's crazy powerful. Look at this. I mean, you see everything so clear and so perfect that you don't feel like you need more lights than that. This is my impression. It's really good. It's really good. When it comes to lights, it's more than fine. Also the steering wheel have two modes, normal and kind of sport, a little bit stiffer. We are in normal mode right now, but you can go in sport mode, and as soon as you go in sport mode, the steering will become a little bit stiffer. We will drive a little bit more here in the dark area, so you can see exactly what to expect from those headlamps, because in these conditions you can see better than we go in the city, and also a little bit on the highway, so you can make an idea how they are. So yeah, anyway, McPherson independent suspension on the front, multi-link on the rear, good setup. I was so surprised how good they set up the car. The car, it's gorgeous to drive. It has a very nice driving feeling, and I like also how they set up the steering and the suspensions. Everything is set up a little bit to the sporty side, but in the same time, because they use pretty good quality materials on the suspension and arms and bushings and all those stabilizer bars, the car feels super comfortable. Over small to medium bumps it feels super nice and comfy. Over big bumps you notice that it's a little bit stiffer. but the quality is good. You don't hear too much noise from suspension and so on. So yeah, we will talk about that more in the test drive video. Check out that video. But overall I like the way it drives, and what I like the most is the steering. Man, it's so good, it's so direct, and when you put it on assist mode, it's lighter and easy to go around in the corners on the city. Look at this. Whoa. And when you put it in sport mode, it's also direct, but it's a little bit heavier. And I don't know, I like both feelings. It's strange to tell you, but I like. Let me go in sport. Right now I'm in sport. The steering become a little bit stiffer, and I think in sport I like it more because it's direct, but it's also have a little bit of heaviness added to it. But when you put it in light, you drive in the city, you have to go left, right, then it's perfect on the light mode. So man, I love it. And also, by the way, if someone come close to you, left, right, you can see the car will activate the 360 degrees camera. You can also activate it from this button here. You just press this button and you activate the cameras. Look at this. So you can see around what's going on around the car, which is awesome. You can see it also in a 3D view. Anyway, I don't know why these guys have red there and they pass on red. Anyway, now you have also an interesting sound that comes from the speakers. When you activate it and you accelerate, it sounds like a petrol engine, but you can also deactivate it by pressing this save button. I put it on the save button, and now it's no noise, it's just pure electric silence. But man, I have to tell you, it's really pleasant to drive it even in the night time. Good view on the cockpit, also on the right side on the multimedia screen. It's pretty well positioned, so I wouldn't complain about anything. Good view outside. The cockpit here, it's a little bit higher, so if you put the steering wheel a little bit lower, then you will have a better view. And yeah, it's well positioned, it's good visibility around the car. And you know, this Mazda 6e, it's kind of built on the Shangan platform, so they share the technology and the platform with one of the biggest Chinese automaker, Shangan they call it. And yeah, I know in Europe, in the United States, we don't know it, but from what I understand, it's one of the biggest car manufacturer. And now from what I feel, the way the car is drive, it's really good, man. I'm really curious now. They make me curious to drive also their cars to see in the future. But Mazda, I think, did a phenomenal job collaborating with this company. And the brakes, the pedal, everything seems to feel pretty well built, pretty stable. The car doesn't have double glass, but sound insulation seems to be quite fine, quite good. Navigation and the system, the hardware system, it's super quick, super fast. It uses a super quick processor. It has a lot of technology when it comes to multimedia. Also ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, very good quality materials inside. I can't believe this car, it's around 45,000 euro with all this technology. Of course, I know there are some people that will say that the technology and the performance of the car is not like a Tesla or so on, but if we think about, you know, you have an LFP battery which have a super long life. You have also a pretty quick charging, so you have around in DC around 200 kilowatt. For this LFP battery, it's up to 200 kilowatt, but on the other battery you have up to 90 kilowatt, which was a big discussion. Everybody complain about that, or wondering why the NMC battery have such a low charging power. But yeah, I don't know, for me I think it make a lot of sense. This LFP version. It's a rear-wheel drive, and bro, rear-wheel drive electric car, if you want to have fun with the car, is the way to go. I find it much more fun to drive, much more real, and I don't know, if I would buy an electric car, probably I will go with a rear-wheel drive. I love the way it pushes me from the back. It's much more pleasant to drive. Of course, in the winter it's a little bit more dangerous on the snow and ice, but in general it's much more fun to drive. And this one have more than enough power. Around 250 horsepower is more than enough to go around, to cross paths, to accelerate. It's also push you back in the seats. Not too much. I don't expect to be a crazy performance electric car like we all used to, but man, you have enough power. Look at it. So you wanna accelerate, you can cross paths other cars without any problem. Not going to do that right now because it's not my style, but it has more than enough power. You have plenty of info here on the screen regarding the driving. You can see the lights around here. They are quite powerful. So yeah, the purpose of this video is just driving in the night to see the ambient, and in general I would say the ambient is good. It's perfect, not good, perfect. The headlamps are very good, very powerful. I don't think you need more. I don't think someone can complain about the headlamps. I think you have more than enough light to see everything. I mean, even now when I'm in low beam, I don't feel like I need to turn on the high beam, even though if you turn it on, look at this, it's illuminated everything, and also the traffic signs and so on. So you can see for yourself here again. Look at this. Now it's low beam, high beam, and immediately you see everything in front of you. Extremely clear. I think they position the light bulb exactly where it's supposed to be in order to see everything good. Regenerative brake, you have more levels of regenerative brake, which we will talk in the test drive video. I will show you all, will explain you how they work. But it's pleasant to drive, it's nice to drive, it's easy to drive, it's also pretty quick and nimble, even though it's quite long, almost 5 meters. The wheelbase is fantastic, it's pretty long, and on the highway you have a very good stability. Now look at it, it's also push you back in the seats when you accelerate, but not so strong that will make you sick or will make sick the people which are with you in the car. Now let's go back to normal mode. So if we drive in normal mode, the acceleration is smoother, the steering wheel is lighter, and when you go in roundabouts around here in the city, it's much more pleasant to have it like that. Now over those speed bumps, you start to feel and you understand how they set up the suspension, and they set up it's a little bit stiffer, it's a little bit to the sporty side, around 45-60, around 55-60% to sportivity. But the good part is that when they set up a car in a sporty way, if they use high quality bushings and arms and all these suspension things, mechanics, then you will have a great feeling also over small to medium bumps, like comfortable and no problem. If they use lower quality like was before on Tesla Model Y and 3 in the beginning years ago, then you feel like not so fun. But this car used good quality material, so it feels really good, really comfy. Small medium bumps really feel how it's supposed to feel, so nothing to say from this point of view. I like the suspension, I like the way they set up, plus they don't have any, it doesn't lean, the car doesn't lean left and right in corners. Also when you go left and right pretty quick, it's quite stable. Now again, check it out. So as I said, not too much noise from the suspension, the sound is deep, bushings are good quality, so everything seems to be quite fine. here again. You can see with the low beam, have a pretty good view of head. Head-up display, it's also quite nice integrated, so it doesn't bother you. I think you see it. I hope you see it on the camera as well. I like that the rear wheel drive electric cars doesn't have that feeling when you accelerate quick, that losing control, losing grip feeling which you have on the front wheel drive. So if this car would be a front wheel drive, you will definitely feel some losing grip when you accelerate pretty hard, like you feel in other cars. But Mazda did a phenomenal job and choice to get the rear wheel drive, to have the rear wheel drive, because in this way you have a better traction, better grip. And this platform that they use from Shanghai Automobile, they use also for other electric car and a plug-in hybrid car as well. So this platform is not a 100% pure electric platform, and even so it's pretty good. Surprisingly silent and pleasant driving the car. So yeah, I like it. I like the car. There's nothing to complain, nothing. I don't know if I can complain about something on this car. Of course, the battery, the bigger battery, if the charging speed will be a little bit bigger, was nicer. You know, if it would be like maybe 150, 130 was enough. 130 was enough. But other than that, regarding, I don't know, the performance, the technology, the materials, suspension wise, sound insulation, there are not too many things to complain. I mean, for this price that they offered the car, 45,000 euro, man, it's a good car. It's a well built car. So I didn't expect to be so good, to be honest, because I saw some reviews online and people, like, they were not so excited about this car. But now after I drive it, I feel different, because I drive so many cars daily and I know how the cars are made. And I have to be honest with you, I think this car, it's a well built car. I really like the way it drives, and I have it for 2 days. I don't know, I have to drive longer, but for 2 days, the technology, the way it drives, the seats, the position, the material quality, the build quality feel extremely good. So I think Mazda really nailed it and did a phenomenal job with this car. Now it has also these 360 degrees cameras that shows you what's going on around. Wide front, wide rear, front, rear. You have also 3D view. Look at this. So you can see around the car what's going on. I think it's so good. It's so perfect. And this 360 degrees, it's just perfect. It has panoramic glass roof as well. It's so nice. The ambient, the seats are so good quality. I feel so good on the seats. The side here support, they are bright, they are nice. I have my back here, hold really well. Good quality materials, nice ambient, and also in the nighttime it's so pleasant to drive it. So yeah, as I said, not too many things to complain about the car. Just to praise the car. 16.1 kilowatt hour is the consumption for this trip, with a seat heating on, and we are driving also with climatic system on 23 degrees on, so it's a good consumption overall. So yeah, that was the trip, that was the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you get some useful information from here. For more information about the car, definitely check out the test drive in the daytime. Also check out the full review, because there I give you all the information that you need regarding this Mazda 6e. So otherwise, thank you for watching. Really appreciate your support. Thank you to all of you guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. That will mean a lot for me. Thank you to all my members. Really appreciate your support. Stay safe, and I guess we see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.